People don't understand just how strong Sephiroth is, so let's talk about him. Sephiroth is the main antagonist of Final Fantasy VII, and he is the man who almost became a god. Project S was a secret experiment by Shinra led by Professor Hojo to create the ultimate being, using cells from a being known as Jenova, discovered as a powerful ancient alien organism, mistakenly believing it to be the plant's original race. But in reality, Jenova is a malevolent parasitic life form capable of infecting and mimicking other life, like something of a cosmic shape-shifting virus with godlike aspirations. During the project, his wife Lucia Crescent was injected with Jenova cells while she was pregnant and would soon give birth to their son, Sephiroth. Sephiroth also at a young age would join Soldier, an elite fighting force for Shinra. There, Sephiroth was put through intense training, pushing his body to its physical limits. But it was also easier for him due to the Jenova cells injected into his body, which gave him some incredible powers, such as super strength, strong enough to physically overpower almost any foe he comes across, such as Angeal and Genesis, two other super soldiers at the same time, and block powerful hits capable of destroying buildings with just one hand. He also possesses super speed, able to move so fast he can slice bullets and rockets mid-air faster than you can even see it. And he's also incredibly durable, able to eat a flurry of fireball attacks like it's mild, spicy hot sauce from Taco Bell. Sephiroth also has access to several powerful magic spells, giving him elemental manipulation, shields, and even healing. But the best thing he got from Jenova was that hair. I mean, look at it. It also requires 2 full bottles of shampoo and conditioner every time he washes the jeans. However, after a small case of him going crazy because he found out his true origins and then being stabbed with a 6-foot-long sword, Sephiroth was plunged into the life stream, a place where people typically go when they die. But when Sephiroth realized the afterlife didn't have any name brand shampoos or conditioners, only the stuff filled with sulfate, and after his dip in the life stream, his powers were cranked up so high it broke the dial. He has all new powers such as telepathy, telekinesis, teleportation, and flight. He can also create clones or illusions, and can use magic without needing any material. He even got a new super form with a single black angel wing, increasing his strength, speed, and power. But Sephiroth doesn't solely rely on his abilities because he has some equipment to help him out, like his massive sword, the Masamune, a gigantic katana sharp enough to slice through almost anything like a hot knife through butter. Typically holding it in his left hand, only Sephiroth can wield this gigantic blade with such grace. However, when his black wing emerges from his right shoulder, he uses it with both hands, becoming serious. Also, his sword was infused with the Jenova cells and Mako energy, essentially making it an extension of himself. He also wields the Black Materia, an ancient and powerful materia capable of casting magic so powerful it can wipe out entire worlds. And due to all of this, Sephiroth has done a lot over the years. Before becoming full villain, Sephiroth started out as a first-class soldier, meaning he was already stronger, smarter, and faster than most. He was even the poster boy of soldiers. He slayed gigantic monsters without even trying, and throughout Final Fantasy VII, you're not even fighting the real Sephiroth. Most of the time, instead, you're fighting fragments, clones, and illusions, and he still manages to mentally break Cloud and manipulate events. His willpower is also so strong, he was able to reverse Uno card the control Jenova had over him, and now he can control her and anything with her cells. Sephiroth can also be resurrected from the remnants of his cells using a single strand of his gorgeous hair, and as long as his body has Mako energy, he can heal and revive himself, essentially being immortal. And once he absorbed enough power, he became Saphir's Sephiroth, a godlike being capable of summoning a meteor capable of wiping out the entire solar system. Sephiroth would do what has got to be the craziest thing I've seen in all of gaming. First, he steals Waluigi's invitation to Smash, and when he shows up, he proceeds to one-shot Dhalsim, the ultimate boss who was bullying the entire cast of Smash, which includes Mario, Sonic, Link, Donkey Kong, Mega Man, Icarus, Bayonetta, and pretty much a ton of other characters from gaming. Even Kirby was scared of Dhalsim, and Sephiroth dispatched him like he was a lowly creature. Sephiroth wasn't even there to save them, he was there to offer them despair. But anyway, that is the one winged angel, the chosen one, and the man with hair better than your girlfriend's, Sephiroth. This is how Sephiroth became a villain.
I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Sephiroth was once a legendary warrior and even the poster boy of Shinra's elite fighting force known as Soldier. But one day, he was sent on a mission to investigate a Mako reactor malfunction in the small town of Nibelheim with new recruit Cloud Strife. There, he would open up about himself to Cloud, telling him he was raised by Shinra scientists and not knowing who his father was, while also believing his mother died giving birth to him. And also during this mission, Sephiroth showed himself to be a kind and compassionate person, even caving into taking a photo for an endearing Cloud and Tifa. He even went out on a limb to save Tifa after she fell from a bridge into the water from a raging storm. But while investigating the reactor, Sephiroth discovered secret documents about the Jenova project. There he learns that he was created using cells from Jenova, an alien mistakenly believed to be from a godlike race known as the Cetra. Believing he is a descendant of the Cetra, that humans betray his people. And after this, Sephiroth lost his mind and developed a god complex. He comes to see himself as the rightful ruler of the planet, destined to take revenge on humanity. Consumed by his beliefs, Sephiroth burns Nibelheim to the ground and slays everyone in sight, including Tifa's own father. Cloud eventually tries to confront him, but at this point, Sephiroth is mentally gone, forcing Cloud to face off and defeat his former hero. And after his quote-unquote death, Sephiroth's body is plunged into the life stream, then preserved in the northern crater. But instead of merging with the life stream like how you would normally, he with sheer willpower use its energy to rebuild himself a new body. And upon returning, he orchestrates events and manipulates others, with his ultimate goal being to gather an ancient substance known as the Black Meteor, summoning an apocalyptic meteor to wound the planet and cause a mass extinction, then merging with the planet's energy and becoming the rightful god he believes himself to be. And that is the story behind Sephiroth's fall. But anyway, follow for more character lore and drop a comment on who or what you want me to talk about next, and feel free to give this video a like, and I'll talk to you all later, and I hope you have a nice day. Peace.